soul to keep. If I die before I wake, pray the Lord my soul to take.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word, and never mind that noise you heard. It's just a piece under your bed, in your closet, in your head. Exit light, end of night, rain of sin. Exit light, end of night, take my hand, off to never, never land. Yeah.
Gonna do the two-step in cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with 'em. Do the hold down and get into it. Take it to the left now and dip with it. Don't throw down, take a sip with it. Now lean back, put your hips in it. We're gonna do the two-step in cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with 'em. Do the hold down
you're curious or confused, get information or a pamphlet at most pharmacies or a health clinic. If you need help, see a doctor.
It's Trenton. It's Trenton Wade. He's heading to the protest and he's gonna get laid. It's Trenton. It's Trenton Wade. Those sexy reparations are about to get paid. It's Trenton. That's Trenton Wade. A whole lot of muscle, but still got brains. That's Trenton. Trenton Wade. Those girls be lining up behind him just like a train. Oh yeah. Come on, y'all, that's right. And nothing but a protest party. Huh. How? Where my bricks at? That's the corniest dancing I ever did see. Come on over here, doll. I'll put a pep in your step.
The lovely assistant, she's gonna keep track of the score.
That's me.
The lovely assistant who could ask for anything more.
Toyota. The 2003 Toyota Camry will get your family to the places you need to be.
But I thought it was all about me.
Oh, sorry. We had to pay for this song somehow, so we got in some advertising. Hope you don't mind.
Where's my song?
America is a divided country. Corrupt politicians bought and paid for by hyper-sized corporate conglomerates on one side, and emotionally manipulated mindless automatons pushing you into their arms on the other. But what if I told you there was another choice? That we could end all of this in an instant. Hi, I'm Major Tom, and I want to be your president. My comprehensive Nuke America Now campaign is proven, bipartisan, and effective. Unlike all those other people offering you false platitudes about change and togetherness, I make you only one simple campaign promise. If elected, after a week-long rager to celebrate the greatest country ever known, I'll turn America's entire nuclear arsenal in on itself, and we'll make sure America goes out on top and on our own terms. The time to pretend that this country is fixable is over. It's time to elect a leader that understands our situation. So remember, vote MT 2024, and let's finally give this joke the punchline it deserves.
Ladies and gentlemen, meine Damen and Herren, all the way from Tokyo, Japan, the Yodelmeister, Mr. Takeo Ishii.
It was when I was out, was a walking. Someone took my lovely chicken from me. Run, my lovely chicken, run, my dear. Run, my lovely chicken, run away. Coming out when someone took my lovely chicken from me. Run, my lovely chicken, run, my dear. Run, my lovely chicken, run away. Jumping to the stove, she rose and landed where she thought the bottom was well roasted. Run, my lovely chicken, run, my dear. Run, my lovely chicken, run away.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, mein Damen und Herren, presenting to you aus right in Winkel, Southern Bavaria, the Yellowmeister, yodeling the BB Handle.
Godspeed to town, I go out shopping and we'll buy a brand new lovely chicken. Run, my lovely chicken, run, my dear. Run, my lovely chicken, run away.
And now we're gonna take it to the top with some extreme yodeling with Takeo Ishii.
Get that chicken. There you go, pipiendo.
Bam.
I'm a hot dog.
Bam.
I'm a hot dog.
Bam.
I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me.
Bam.
I'm a hot dog.
Bam.
I'm a hot dog.
Bam.
I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. I'm a hot dog. Fun on a bun.
Bam. Bam.
Fun.
Bam. Bam.
Fun.
Bam. Bam.
Fun. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. Look at me. Look at me. Look at look at look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog.
It's winning TV.
You never know who's gonna stop by when you're watching winning TV. All the people that you've gotten to know, and the new faces you see. You got Phil, he's the man in charge. You know he's running the show. He's got all of the news of the day and all the gossip to unload. So settle in, cause we're going through the next couple hours. It's just us and you. Y'all gonna love everything you see right here on Winning TV. You never know who's gonna drop in when you're watching Winning TV. Well, maybe Kimmy, the Minister of Fun, or even UK Neil. Doc Martin, Sandra too, sometimes Grandma Smith. I'm always gonna check in on Phil and see who he's gonna be with. Tuesdays you got Kitty B, Thursdays Victor Von Shroom. You never know if you play your cards right, next show it could be you. I'm gonna go on Winning TV, next time it's gonna be me. I'm gonna go on Winning TV, say hey everyone look at me. I'm gonna go on Winning TV, the next time it's gonna be me. So come on Phil, get out those black pills, why don't you give one to me? Gonna give that heart and soul, gonna hit the old speakeasy. Give that sausage a Ruffalo.
Well, hello there. Hello there. Hello. 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 It's Saturday night. How do you like our Japanese 80s music? 80s pop from Japan.
Woohoo! Do you understand all of it?
Very little, if any. Whoops. Calm down there. I got so excited. The slide went flying up.
I can understand why.
Getting into the groove there. Welcome back, Doc Martin. How are you?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oh, har. I'm good. How are y'all? Glad to be back.
I do great. Grandma, glad to have you back. Glad to have you back. Oh, see, now my accent, my Japanese accent. Glad to have you back. Japanese music's getting me. Now I'd like some fried rice. Grandma Smith, welcome back.
Why, thank you. I just, Doc is lying a little bit. She's feeling a little bit under the weather. So I just want to say, she's a trooper, man. She is something else, that Doc Martin. She's hanging with us. Maybe even the coop. We don't know yet.
I have finally succumbed. I've wondered how I've made it all this time without getting the woohoo. If I did get it, I didn't know. But this time, ooh-wee, I know it. It jumped on me yesterday and it beat me to death. I am saying, thank God for Tylenol and ibuprofen. I am alternating to stay above water.
And don't forget about the horse medicine and the stuff that's going to kill your heart. You got that going in you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
If we hear you whinny during the show, we'll know why.
Y'all will know why. So if I just break out into a trot or break out into a big loud neigh, y'all just throw me some oats or something, okay?
Doc, make sure you get healthy because we want you healthy and fattened right back up.
I will eat your ass.
I'm sure you would love for me to be fat. But honey, I'm sorry. I don't know if you got the memo or not, but I got a wedding coming up. So, I may be a boomer, but I'm going to be a good-looking boomer if I have anything to do with it. So,
well, as long as it's lean, we don't care.
Yeah, I know how you are. Honey, believe you me, I've already alerted my community, and they are not allowing you Yankees to move in anymore.
Don't you want it finely marbled, Phil? I mean, you need to have a little fat in there for
a little fat, yeah,
flavor.
A little bit.
Okay.
Just a touch.
Usually.
Just a touch.
I'd be prime rib. That's for darn sure.
Hey,
if that's the case.
We had some more sad news yesterday.
The meatloaf.
Meatloaf died. Meatloaf died.
I know.
Jeez.
Did anybody know if he was jabbed?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't think anybody knows.
I don't know. He was a big Trump supporter. I know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was. In fact, I saw a video earlier where he was on the show, on Trump's show, whatever that's called, and Trump said, "If I run for president, will you vote for me?" And Meatloaf said, "I'd help you campaign."
Really?
Yeah.
I never saw him help him campaign though.
Yeah.
What happened?
Who knows? Well, I didn't exactly follow Meatloaf, but I liked him. I liked his music, his, kind of like a rock opera type stuff.
Yeah. The Zoom screen's a little messed up, but I think people get the gist. Oh, by the way, we might as well get started here. We'll start with the news portion in the first half, and then we'll do the weird and funny and the sausages and all of our favorite things in the second half of the show.
Can I just say something first?
Uh-huh.
Welcome everybody in the chat. We got a full house in here. Look, we've got Kimmy, we got Boogie, we got Srira, we got IT is in here. We got Fritzy. Who else? I can't read. Atomic Sherman. We got Victor's in here. Becca. Who else we got? Daryl. Look at them all. We got a whole darn bunch of people. Becca. I already said her, didn't I?
Oh,
anyway, welcome you guys. Glad you're in here.
Oh, Sinister Charlie over on YouTube too, on the YouTubes. We haven't had YouTube open in so long. I keep forgetting to go over there and look. Although the chat is supposed to populate in here, so we'll see if it does. All right, we got to celebrate. Time to celebrate. Are you guys ready to celebrate?
I don't know. It kind of depends on what you're going to celebrate because I don't really trust you that much.
That's what I was about to say, Grandma. Exactly my same sentiment. Couldn't have said it better myself. Hi, y'all. So glad y'all came. We're so glad to have you.
Oh no, we've got to celebrate. It's celebration time.
What are we celebrating, Phil?
Well, we'll just go and see.
It has anything to do with somebody that starts with S and ends with Y. We are not celebrating.
1 year of the Biden administration.
To see it, if only we're brave enough to be it.
If only we're brave enough.
I got to
enough
follow
live
up
through
for this.
two of the most difficult years many of us
first.
can remember. Brave enough to pull ourselves up again.
I'm so brave. I took
America
the jab.
is the home of the brave. It's why we keep getting up, no matter how many times we get knocked down. Like with our economy.
What is
It
up
isn't
with
all
the
way
weird,
back, but it's getting stronger.
not
as
barely
we're
moving his
creating more
mouth
jobs
thing?
at
What's
a
that?
record
Is he
rate.
trying to be Clint
I've
Eastwood?
worked in transportation for the last 17 years. I'm looking forward to getting some sense of normalcy, to get back to where we were. And I'm very positive that we're on the right track.
We may be entering year 3 of a
I think
pandemic none of us
79% of
wanted
the
or
country
expected,
says
but
we're on the
moving,
wrong track.
growing, putting the science to work.
I was the first person to get the vaccine, the first in the whole country. And now, how many people are vaccinated? Over 200 million,
And
right?
now I have a third
And
leg.
the kids too. I am really proud of us. We put people first, safety first. We're doing it.
I'm suffering
That's
from
what keeps me
myocarditis,
going,
however.
that I can feel the change.
We've
And my
learned so
kid
much. We're
is
better
nearly
prepared
dead,
now.
but
Every
by golly, I
day
got
is another day
vaccinated.
behind us, and another step forward
Hi, Kelly.
towards opportunity, prosperity, possibility.
Oh.
Restaurants have
There
opened
was
their
a
doors.
list of texts
Shops and businesses are buzzing again all over the country.
Somebody put out
There were
today
almost
that they
5.5
wouldn't
million new
treat their
business
kids if they're not
applications
vaccinated
last
from
year
now on.
alone.
I don't know any other way to say it other than we're prospering.
We're
bringing
prospering,
on
yes!
New drivers.
Oh yeah.
We're expanding.
That's why
The
gas
fear
is
that was
almost
there,
$5
it's
a
going
gallon
away.
in California.
Business is booming.
Prosperity.
I'm looking forward to business to continue to grow, and as things grow, I grow.
We're going back to work. Millions of people and families are finding their way back to making a living. More jobs
Victor,
were
Victor's
created
getting
in
really sentimental
2021 than in any year in the last 80
I feel as
That's
if
a,
he's gonna cry.
that's a little bit of a lie there. More jobs were created in 1 year than any time in 80 years. It's called people going back to work after they were told not to for a year and a half. But okay, carry on.
Well, after we were closed in 2020, we were really concerned that we had lost momentum. But instead, 2021 has just been an incredible year for our bed and breakfast business. There's a spirit of
A bed and
That's why
breakfast.
she's
at a-
living in that freaking. Look at her trailer. Look.
A bed and breakfast in a trailer. Okay, that's different. That's different.
hope. Optimism and hope are really like currency in small.
Nice trailer though.
Pretty damn close to
Oh.
bold frame glasses.
Are there chickens in your trailer?
They got chickens.
And any investments that we make kind of balloon up and lead to something really great and big.
And every day all across the country as we wake up
Balloon
and go
up
back
to
to work,
something great and big.
we're shaping
Okay.
our future.
Yeah.
As of today, 3 times as
I
many
think
people
she
work
took
in
it
clean
with her.
energy than oil
Yeah.
and gas.
Oh,
And
how's
every
that
day
working
more and more
out?
jobs are brought back from abroad. Our hands, our ingenuity, our labor are making us stronger than we were a year ago today.
It's an exciting time.
Well,
I just can't even hardly
I mean,
bear to listen
we
to it.
were pretty weak a year ago today because nobody was allowed to go to work. So there's that.
The auto industry, rebuilding our bridges, our roads, our transit systems. We haven't had a president invest so much money into America since I don't know when. And the jobs,
my
that's what
God.
this administration has been doing.
Step by step, we are facing down the trial of a generation. Brick by brick, we are doing the work that will lift
Come
us
on.
up for
Elbow bump,
generations
guys.
to come.
Brick by brick.
Elbow
So
bump.
let's
Let's
start
go.
the rebuilding by talking
Let's
to one another,
go.
respecting one another, finding what unites
Respecting one
us, not
another,
what pulls us
yeah.
apart.
This infrastructure bill is huge. It's going to bring positive changes
You don't
to
get the
every
shot.
aspect
I hope
of
you
what we
die.
do. I'm proud of the way that we have dealt with these
Horrible
challenges.
death.
We have
I'm gonna
created
piss on
something
your
that's
grave
better,
too and
stronger
dance on it.
for the next generation.
From
How'd
our
that work
toughest
out?
Hi,
times,
Stefan.
America has always
Hey,
built a brighter
hello.
future. In
They
these tough
believe that
times,
they have a right
we'll
to
build
take
our
your
brightest
kids away
future
if you
yet.
don't get back.
Yes, we are brave.
Even if
Brave enough to see
even
the
if you
light.
do get vaxxed, they
Be
want to
the
take your
light we need
kids.
to rebuild this country.
Brave.
We ain't
Stunning.
brave like you pervert.
Stunning and brave.
We are resilient.
If I can't
We
bear
are
it.
America.
Showing
Oh,
guys
and
working on a
brave.
windmill that broke down is probably not a
We
good
faced so much
sign
this
right
year.
there.
What we've
Notice
done, what
it's
America
not
always
them
has done.
burying
We've
those
gotten up. We've
windmill
gotten up.
blades
I've long said it's never been a
because
good
they
day
can't
to bet against
recycle
America.
them.
And that's
they're
more true
burying
today
them
than
like
ever.
big skeletons
I've never
in
been
the
more optimistic
desert.
about America's future. There's nothing beyond our capacity if we do it together.
Now they're really trying hard to prop him back up because Kamala just fell flat. I really believe that he was supposed to be gone by now, but
He
she's
is, but they
polling
don't like
less
her
lower
either.
than him. So
Yeah, and but I'm telling you, I've been telling you for months now. Hillary, her thighness, is getting her hair done. That means she's running for something. I don't know if it's a precursor to her running, or if she's getting ready to try to show them because they have nobody else. They have nobody else to run. Think about it.
Yeah, but the polls show her getting absolutely annihilated by
They
Trump.
don't care. They lied. They lied Joe
Well, they
Biden
could-
into the White House with terrible ratings. They cheat. It don't have to be real. You're
Good
assuming
point.
that they're looking at, reputable data and they're looking for a reputable candidate. They aren't. She's got just enough clout. She's trying to keep herself out of prison, and they need somebody that they can run because they don't have anybody. So it's a marriage made in heaven, unless, of course, Michelle, my Belle, decides to step up. But she could always be VP. I don't know.
Oh.
We'll see how it shakes out. But I know Hillary's trying to do something. She's getting her hair done.
And it's not going to help.
Fritzy, put those eyeballs away.
oh yes, the eyes have it.
Oh no, I guess it had already gone back
The
up.
eyes
I didn't
have
bring
it.
it up.
Oh.
Oh wait. I didn't mean to bring it
No,
up.
I believe she said it.
Don't.
Ah yes,
Grandma.
21 eyeball salute. There we go. I
was
played that
looking
one
it up
first because
earlier.
I wanted to play this one next.
I hope it's better than that one. You need to be nice to me. I'm sick.
Oh.
Did I play that one good?
Hello, I'm
You
Tom
did- you
Hanks.
did really good.
The U.S. government has
Thank
lost
you.
its credibility, so it's borrowing some of mine.
Tussle my hair, Mr. Hanks.
Sure thing, son. Now, I'm pleased to tell you all about the new Grand Canyon. Coming this weekend. It's east of Shelbyville and south of Capital City.
That's where Springfield is.
It's nowhere near where anything is or ever was. This is Tom Hanks saying if you're going to pick a government to trust, why not this one? If only we're brave enough. Brave enough to live through two of the most difficult years many of us can remember. Brave enough to pull ourselves up again and again. America is the home of the brave. It's why we keep getting up, no matter how many times we get knocked down.
Oh,
Doc, I don't
boy.
mean to be an asshole with the eye thing. Shriva says they're freaking you out.
I noticed. Thank you, Shriva. You were taking up for me. I
Oh,
appreciate that.
so
Oh no.
me
Oh,
put
and
Oh
see what my
no.
lovely
me putting up
co-host
that
does?
eyeball
Mhm.
is frowned upon. Sorry.
Yeah. It would take more than that, Fritzy. Thank you.
Oh, we'll play this one next. Here we go.
Well, that could school reopenings or closures become a potent midterm issue for Republicans to win back the suburbs?
Oh, I think it could be, but I hope in God that they're look. Maybe I'm kidding myself. As time goes on,
this out loud before, but I think the president of America is actually
a
a
voter
retard.
who is just trying to figure out, as I said, how to take care of their family, put three squares on the table, stay safe, be able to pay their mortgage or their rent, etc. Is becoming much more informed on the
Oh God.
I've never said this out
The
loud before, but
motives
I think the
of,
president of America is actually a retard.
some of the political players and some of the political parties. And I think that they are not going to be as susceptible to.
Oh, don't worry about being a rambling mess of confusion. Kimmy, come on. I listen to Doc all the time.
Leaving
aren't you
some of the
funny?
outlandish things that have been said and continue to be said.
I missed you, Doc.
know,
Can't you tell?
Every president,
I know
not
you did,
necessarily
Yankee.
in the
You
first
love me,
12
just
months,
so
but
you
every
know.
president in the first couple of years, every president, of the last presidents, at least 4 of them, have had polling numbers that are 44% favorable. So it's this idea that, but you all, not you all, but now it is, well, Biden's at, one poll showed him at 33%. The average is 44, 45%.
No, it's not anymore. Not after this press conference, because I looked. It's down to
What
like
is it?
around 40. The average. The average now is down to 40. It dropped 4 to 5 because of this press conference. Now
yeah,
he's
but
right.
remember that most of them don't even put forth the truth.
Well,
the Rasmussen was one of them that did mostly. I mean, you kind of have to look at the things, but even the Democrats don't want him to run again in 2024.
Well, I'm just saying, based on all the polls combined, he was right. It's about 44. It was 44, 45 until his press conference. So he lost 4 to 5 more points during this press conference.
I don't know, and I just don't even believe those polls. I don't know anybody that is not just mortally embarrassed by this man.
One poll
I know
at
somebody.
49%. I mean,
yeah,
Oh, 49%.
Y'all look at his eyes. I just think it's so freaky that all of a sudden, it seemed like around the time that, he went into the presidency, supposedly, that those eyes, they're all majorly black. I mean, when you look at him, you don't see any differentiation of pupil or anything. It just looks dark and black. I think that's so freaky.
Black like a doll's eyes.
It's almost like Pelosi's eyebrows. If they keep pulling those back, they're going to make them ears.
By the way, Victor and I caught a few months ago, I think, they're making him wear 2 earpieces now. That's why he does the weird yelling part, because they're yelling in his earpieces, and he's trying to talk over them.
Over them?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He's wearing
Wouldn't
2
surprise me. Look
now. Yeah. Instead of the
at
one.
his eyes. They're freaky. They're so black. Something's not right.
No, he's not right. There's something mentally wrong with him, and they're just trying to drag him along. Like I said, Kamala was supposed to be there now, and unfortunately, that whole process they tried to boost her up failed miserably. And they
Yeah,
were
yeah.
trying. They tried hard.
She's the most unlikable politician in the country, just about, except for, I don't know, she might be in a close tie with Pete Buttigieg.
Oh, the weird whispering, we figured that out too.
What's that?
When they got Jill back there, and when Jill calms him down, so that's why she's probably whispering in his earpieces, and he starts whispering. That's why.
Okay.
Schools are open. Schools are open. So she's back there calming him down, which makes a lot of sense because, and then they get on and they start yelling in his earpiece. That's why he gets lost. He's confused. And then he starts the yelling because he's yelling over them because, well, like when you have headphones on, right, and somebody's talking to you that doesn't have headphones on, what happens? You yell, you raise your voice, right? Especially if you're listening to something. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but he also does it in anger.
Yeah, he does. It's mean.
Well, I think he's getting angry because they're yelling at him too.
Well,
and then they
face
get
it,
Jillian to calm him back down, and then he starts calming down. I don't know if you ever noticed
that's also
that.
an indicator of his degenerative state because a lot of times when they have Alzheimer's or dementia, they get angry. They're easy to anger. So that also could be an indicator of his issues.
Carry on, sir. He's still thinking about what he's going to say. And they're probably telling him what to say in his earpiece. No, Joe. No, Joe. Joe. Say this.
Yeah. I like that. Remember the guy that does the spoofs where he's the one talking in Joe Biden's ear? Can't remember who the guy's name. I love him. That is always too funny.
Sandra,
but I can't remember.
Who is it?
I can't remember who it is to ever search for him.
Somebody in the chat. Who is it that does the earpiece one?
The one where he's talking,
Yeah.
he's yelling at Joe.
Magical Trevor. It's Magical
Trevor.
Yeah.
You got to find that and play one from him, Yankee, because that's
so
too
good.
funny.
Oh, he's still thinking. I had this playing.
The American public are trying to sift their way through what's real and what's fake. And I don't think I've never seen a time when the political coverage, the choice of what political coverage.
I don't even know what he was saying. I got lost. I'm like, where is he going with this?
Oh, my Lord. He's such a rambler.
Here is Greg Gutfeld on that.
True statement. That is not true. That is a lie. Keep clapping, you jerks. Happy Thursday, everyone. We got a great show for you, plus an evil special guest. But first, the monologue. You know how bad Joe was yesterday? Even CNN had to break character, which is like one of the guards at Buckingham Palace giving you the finger.
I think it's have to be honest that you can be a foggy, meandering president, say like Reagan near the end, if you're winning. But if you're foggy and meandering on key questions and you're also not winning, then you've got a real problem.
The first part was probably the most jarring. To hear a president of the United States who is not Donald Trump even suggest ahead of time that an election
They still can't stop talking about Donald Trump, who is not Donald Trump. What the hell? They're still hanging their head on that garbage, and it's just not working anymore.
isn't legitimate.
And even over at MSNBC, where they applaud Joe every time he makes a boom boom within 10 feet of the bathroom, their butthead at large was broken.
It was a terrible moment in the press conference when he talked about a minor incursion. There is no minor incursion. Putin and Xi and our NATO allies are not debating that right now. They see Joe Biden as weak. Yesterday's press conference did not help. If you're
Oh, I got something for that.
Are you sure you know where the impound yard is?
Oh, stop stalling. Come on.
I can't think.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get popped for this, but I'll find out.
Because I've built a stronghold around Greenland. I've driven you out of Western Europe, and I've left you teetering on the brink of complete annihilation.
I'm not beaten yet. I still have armies in the Ukraine.
The Ukraine. You know what the Ukraine is? It's a sitting duck. A road apple, Newman. The Ukraine is weak. It's feeble. I think it's time to put the hurt on the Ukraine. I come from Ukraine.
I don't want to get popped on YouTube, so YouTube's, but let's get back to Joe. Where were we? Nope. Oh, sorry.
Incursion. There is no minor incursion. Putin and Xi and our NATO allies are not debating that right now. They see Joe Biden as weak. Yesterday's press conference did not help. And if you're Vladimir Putin, you pay attention to the cleanup.
Minor incursion. That's my straight edge hardcore band. Of course, there are still holdouts. They're like those Japanese pilots from World War II stuck on some island cut off from reality. And like their planes, this president is a zero. Yamiche Alcindor.
Now, Victor talked about this on Thursday, and he thinks that they're just going to slice off the piece that gives them access to the waterway. Otherwise, Russia has no navy. Crimea, I think it is.
Yeah. Who's going to slice it off?
Russia. That's what they want. They want Crimea because it gives them access to the ocean.
But Russia has Crimea.
I'm not sure. It's something to do with the water over there. That's what he doesn't want the whole Ukraine, although we showed a map that shows how NATO is like is working its way up to Russia. So Russia's pissed about that too, apparently. And the map over 20 years shows the NATO countries are just building right up to the borders of Russia. So, Russia has Crimea. I don't know what Victor was talking about then. Something with the water. I don't know. Maybe I got this area wrong or the piece of it wrong, but it has some piece of land that Russia wants out of Ukraine.
Steve Bannon on his shows have been saying that there's nothing going on there, that it's just business as usual in Kiev anyway. But then you hear about the embassies clearing out. So is it a play? I mean, it's like you don't know what's true and what isn't.
Yeah. Well, all the U.S. embassies are clearing out, so something's going on.
Yeah, but is that just a gaslighting thing? Are they just playing it? Because Bannon was talking about how people are just carrying on as normal.
I'm hoping Victor's still in the chat so he can tell me which piece it was they wanted. They want a piece. They don't want all of Ukraine. They want a piece. And I'm not sure which one. Anyway, Biden just gave him the okay to take that piece, I guess.
Oh, great.
It must be a piece, because why would Biden even say that? He slipped it out. He shouldn't have said anything.
You mean the minor incursion?
Yeah.
Well, think about his ties to Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
What better way to wipe out all the evidence of fraud and shit that they've been doing for God knows what? That's why.
No, I don't know. You don't think Putin would put it all out there? I think he would.
I think that's why he's offering, where they won't.
Oh, offering that piece that the Russians want?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Could be.
Think that Joe Biden is appeasing because he knows Ukraine is the key to all of his nasty little secrets. His and his little son, Hunter.
It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah. It will. Let's hope it's nothing, because they'll want to start a, world war. I'm more concerned about what China said about Taiwan.
Well, here's the scary part. If you see, Ukraine broke, 2010 Ukraine, there's Victor. Ukraine broke off Russian with NATO and U.S. provocation 2014. Russia took Crimea back after they voted to stay in Russia. But what's the peace, Victor, that they want? The Russians want some piece of Ukraine for some reason. And I'd heard that on somebody else. they want just a part.
I think it's like the eastern. There's like an eastern area.
Now the UN is
Where-
threatening Crimea again by adding additional troops and missile installations. Okay. And I'd heard that on somebody else's podcast that they want a peace, but I just don't remember. They want access to the Baltic Sea. Okay, there you go. I'm not sure what that's called, but that's what they want. And Biden probably just told them, okay, go ahead and take it. It seems like it to me. Why would he say that? That's probably been discussed with Putin on the phone, and the leader of the free world just spit it out in the open. I don't take
To the Baltic Sea.
I don't
Okay.
I don't take Vladimir Putin as a person that doesn't say what he wants. Who is they? I'm not sure who you're talking about, Becca, but we'll carry on.
Had a kiss-ass tweet championing Joe for not lashing out at reporters. I guess she was distracted by Peter Doocy's hair when this happened.
No, I didn't say that. Look what I said. Go back and read what I said. And tell me if you think I called anyone who voted on the side of the position taken by Bull Connor that they were Bull Connor.
And
that is an interesting reading in English. I assume you got into journalism because you like to write.
That had to be the creepiest thing Joe's done in the last 48 hours. And this is a man who sniffs children's hair the way his son snorts Parmesan cheese. Yamiche also praised Joe for making news, which he did. He lasted 90 minutes, and he didn't lose consciousness once. But he also greenlit a Russian invasion. So maybe making news shouldn't be the priority. Alec Baldwin's been making news too, but it's not good news. But hey, he gave it a shot. Fact is, the one thing Americans care least about, besides the voting bill, is what Putin's doing. And yet that's all the media cared about, while ignoring real concerns like rampant crime, which should be easy to cover.
By the way, I don't understand. I still can't figure out why Schumer tried that voting bill. It's polling at 6%. Nobody gives a shit about that. Those two voting rights bills. Not even the black community or the Hispanic community cares. They're like,
Well, they care. They don't want it. They think people should have to show ID to vote. I mean, everybody feels that U.S. citizens should get to vote and not, illegals. And it's just so insulting for them to say it's, black people can't get an ID. I don't know if you saw Babylon Bee, but they were like, they said 3 liberals are amazed as a black man gets an ID.
oh,
It's just,
Victor's kind of
I
clearing
think
that
that a
up in
lot
the
of
chat.
people have seen that. That's just a classic example of arrogance and racism I've ever seen. And I think a lot of people of color are irritated by it.
I mean, the top thing that's polling is inflation. I mean, okay, let's
And
just
the
ignore
border.
that. Yeah, and the border is in the top 5 at least in every poll, but he's ignoring both.
Yep. Hi, Christy.
At CNN,
Christy,
the sex
Christy.
crimes unit stops by there twice a
By the way, he's going on the road. I think their plan is to, and I could be wrong, but I think their plan is to get rid of him after he goes on the road. He's going to suddenly get sick or something. Something's going to happen to him.
Well, all I know is that nobody wants to be seen with him, so I think that's going to be very interesting.
He's going to be on the road for like a month or something.
Yeah. Let's see if he makes it that
And
long.
we'll see how many goof ups he'll do on that. Oh my gosh.
But
I say put him out there every damn day if it would help people see.
But that is a way to get rid of him. He gets sick, picks up COVID or something, can't continue on. We shall see. I mean, he's got to go. They're going to get slaughtered in the midterms. They know it. So he's got to go. They got to get rid of him. They got to do something different.
Well, the most dangerous place to be in the whole wide world is between Hillary and the presidency. I'd run like hell if I was him.
So it is Crimea. NATO's encroaching on Crimea. And that's what they're ticked about. I got to find those maps because we have maps
But the
of that.
press is more disconnected from American concerns than Pelosi is from the dollar store. Meanwhile, walking loony bin Jen Rubin gave Joe an A-, which makes sense if the A stands for ambulatory. I wonder what else she'd give an A- to. Shingles? The Olive Garden's hot dog bolognese? A blind date with Andrew Cuomo? I did love how Joe kept asking what his opponents are for.
The fundamental question is, what's Mitch for? What's he for on immigration? What's he for? What's he proposing to make anything better? What's he for? What's he for?
What do you even say there? To be better.
I tell my Republican friends, here I come. This is going to be about what are you for? What are you for? What are they for? Name me one thing they're for.
Oh my God, that was strange. All of the answers are obvious. You hear them every day if you're awake. Maybe he's not. Normal people will tell you what they're for, and it's not for more years of weakness, fear, and reckless spending. We want the crime wave to end. We want real borders. We want our shelves restocked. We want law and order restored. We want to get back to life. We want the opposite of anywhere Democrats are in charge, or at least stock the shelves with pepper spray so we can fight back. So why not focus on the primary concerns and not this voting bill that you masquerade as a rights bill? People see through that like cellophane over a fruit basket. As for ending the filibuster, I gotta say, I'm with Obama on this.
The American people want less partisanship in this town, but everyone in this chamber knows that if the majority chooses to end the filibuster, if they choose to change the rules and put an end to democratic debate, then the fighting and the bitterness and the gridlock will only get worse.
What's funny is the Democrats used the filibuster the previous week. And then they fought to get rid of the filibuster the following week. Oh. Anyway, Kimmy just came
The
in.
hypocrisy. Hi, Kimmy.
Hey. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
My picture's not showing up. It just says Kimmy.
I see that. Hi, darling.
How are you?
Well, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. So you got the Rona?
I've got either the woohoo or the regular flu, one of the two, because telling you yesterday, I felt fine. Haley's been sick this week, so I imagine I got it from her. She was around her vaxxed friend last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They all rented a cabin out at the lake and went out there, and she came home and was fine. And by that night, she said, Mom, it just jumped on me bad. So she's been sick. I imagine I got it from her, but I was fine yesterday. And then, one second I was feeling great. The next second, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm getting sick. And I've had the high temp and the body aches severely. So I'm taking my protocol and just trying to keep I'm alternating the ibuprofen and the acetaminophen every 2 hours. And that helps. As long as I can keep the body aches under control, I can handle it.
Yeah. Well, so have you not scrambled your brain with a Q-tip to find out what's wrong yet?
No. What? Number one, I'm not going to add to their narrative. Number two, I am not sticking that thing up there that somebody's probably put the Rona on up in my nasal cavity. And number three, it's the flu. I'll be fine. I'm just not.
She got her horse medicine, Kimmy, so she's good.
Oh, good. Did you get the paste?
No,
she's using it like peanut butter.
If you get the paste and just squirt it straight in your mouth and just. By the way, for anyone listening, I'm not a medical doctor.
Do you mix it? Do you mix it with your oats?
Ivermectin that you can mist on your feet. I guess they mist it onto the horse's hooves, somehow or another it absorbs. But they have ivermectin that you stand. Cindy got some. You stand, I think she told me, and you just spray it on your feet. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Sheep dip.
I have to get more
Did you say
details.
cheese dip?
No, sheep dip. Sheep dip.
I thought you said cheese dip.
By the way, just for clarification on that last thing about Ukraine, there's 1990 on the left. NATO is red. There's NATO in 2019.
Whoa.
That's why the Russians are getting ticked off.
Whoa.
They're dangerously, they're going to be surrounded here pretty soon. The two pink ones are on their way into NATO, apparently. The yellow one
Yikes.
is Ukraine asking to join NATO. Yeah, so if you're Russia, you're going, and then you got the yellow over here too. Georgia asking to join NATO. So that just, yeah.
Okay, so I can't see that very well. So the yellow one is Georgia?
Yep. Down here in the corner.
Wow.
Hey, I wonder if that Georgia will take Stacey Abrams.
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
So,
even
Kim?
Stacy
That is
wouldn't
hilarious.
be seen with Slow Joe. He was going through and she wouldn't even meet with him. She was too busy. She had things more important than meeting with the President of the United States. I thought that was pretty funny that her, of all people, didn't even want to be seen with him.
Pretty bad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, here comes.
Scott, I read a piece that you just
the end of Joe Biden here, and I labeled this one the end of Joe Biden because CNN is on his ass now.
Yeah,
finally.
they've
Scott, I
turned
read
on him.
a piece that you just wrote, essentially saying this is Joe Biden doing what Joe Biden does.
Yeah, well, I never imagined how quickly this would all unfold. The person they sold on the campaign, the nice old, moderate grandpa who just wanted to help everybody get along and compromise, is not what we got over the last year. He has no mandate really to do much of anything. It's amazing that he got a couple of things done when the mandate was really pretty clear. 50-50 Senate, a near 50-50 House, and a pretty close presidential election. The mandate was simply replace Donald Trump and don't do anything drastic or stupid. And everything about this agenda is extremely drastic. And he's been angrier than I think people expected. He's been more divisive. He's been more partisan. You look at the issues. We built 5 years of coverage on Trump out of Russia, COVID.
Whoa. What did he just say? We built 5 years of coverage?
That's what it sounded like.
Well, time to rebuild on Joe now.
COVID and democracy. The president at his press conference invites Russia to invade the Ukraine. We got more deaths under Biden than Trump. And now we have the president and vice president and leading Democrats question the legitimacy of the 2022 election. Are we any better off on these three issues that we crucified Trump over? I think he has a lot of political problems, and an AP poll came out this morning. Only 28% of Americans want the sitting president to run for re-election, and fewer than half of Democrats. This is a disaster.
Scott, I read.
Ooh. They're going to get rid of him. They got to get rid of him. He's not going to finish his 4 years. I still think he's on the road so that they can claim he's sick. Something happened to him on the road. Interesting, they're going to send him out there for a month in the middle of winter. Meeting a bunch of people. Oh, Joe just happened to get COVID.
It is kind of interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a dark winter, though.
Yeah, all the unvaccinated people are dropping like flies. I said a good thing, YouTube. Don't take me down. Just a couple quick ones here, and then we'll get to the second half of the show here. Kimmy, you're just coming up as Kimmy.
I don't like that.
I feel really hot, so I'm taking a COVID test.
I'm trying to fix it.
No. I literally think it's positive. Oh my God.
Megan, do not go.
Is this real?
Yes.
The coolest characteristic about myself that I haven't gotten it.
It was like the coolest characteristic about myself. I haven't gotten it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, by the way, this is from
They have.
Libs of TikTok.
That's insane.
Look at that face.
If I had been her mother, I would have jerked that girl up and jerked a knot in her tail. I'd have given her something to cry about. I don't care how old she is. Good Lord of mercy, what an embarrassment.
I need to take another one.
Relax.
Relax. These people are crazy. We've got a serious mental illness problem thanks to all of this.
Is nuts. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
I had a hard time
Nasty.
understanding what she was doing through all her crying. Was she sad because she wasn't? No. She was upset
sad because
was.
she got the woohoo when that was part of her identity, was that she had not gotten it all this time.
Well, I haven't heard you cry.
Well, you weren't around when I was crying over my baby.
Oh, she's been crying all day.
Doc is like, this is all I had left, and now I don't even have my health.
I'd have given that little chickadee something to cry about. Dude, things like that drive me crazy. It's like, don't be a wussy. Come on, have a little gumption.
Oh, we got exclusive sound of when Doc found out. All right, Doc. Doc got the woohoo. That was your most interesting characteristic that you didn't ever get it, Doc.
I know. And now I finally succumbed.
Not how do you carry
Woe
on?
is me, right? My rep is in the toilet now. My whole identity in life.
Make sure you get better, though. We want you to get better, healthy, nice lean meat.
I will eat your ass.
Nice lean meat. Team Human.
I know why. You're just going to be bringing a garden salad with you, aren't you? And a little Chianti.
That's all I'm bringing is a garden salad and a little Chianti.
Ooh, that gives me the shivers.
Oh, I got to bring some fava beans, too. Some fava beans.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back in 5 minutes. We're going to run some quick ads from our friends here. Enjoy these ads. We'll be back in 5 minutes for the second half of the show.
What's up, my brothers? What's up, Thug? Looks like y'all don't even have any knitted coverings for your gun. Ha, that shit looks plain as hell. Y'all got to head on down and check out Maureen at Maureen's Handmade Goods. She'll cover up that shit right. She'll hook you up with the finest crochet gun covering you ever saw. Make that shit look hard, tight. She just don't handle guns. She can knit and crochet anything. Scarves, hats, sweaters, socks. She even be hooking up your baby mama with stuffed kids' toys, blankets, and baby things. Someone in your crew got an extensive glass collection? Well, she knits beautiful pouches made with the softest merino that will not scratch, sucker. You can bet on that shit. You dealing with Maureen, you dealing with a real one. She's an esteemed test knitter for exclusive designers. She ain't just some amateur. She was a finalist in Sock Madness. What, you never heard of Sock Madness? The time speed sock knitting competition? Pay you a visit.
know a girl who loves putting on a show. She's the minister of fun, rock and roll. Everywhere she goes, they try to run her out of town. They try to shut her up, but they still can't shut her down. She might feel the same way. You might feel the same way. She might feel the same way. You might feel the same way. Racking them up, knocking them out. She's gonna tell you what she's thinking about right now. She's gotta show you all her favorite tunes. You might feel the same way. I know a girl who loves putting on a show. She's the minister of fun, rock and roll. It's the middle of the night and we need somewhere to go. Let's go visit Kimmy so we don't have to go home. Up on a stage, out in the crowd, she wants to show you everybody that she's ever found. The best things happen late at night. You might feel the same way that I do right now. I know we think we've seen it all, the highest heights and the greatest falls. But sometimes you need a new set of eyes to get a different view, to get the other side. I know a girl who loves putting on a show. She's the minister of fun. You might feel the same way. You might feel the same way. She might feel the same way that you do, and you might feel the same way. She might feel the same way that you do. Might feel the same way. She might feel the same way that you do. Might feel the same way. It's winning TV.
You never know who's gonna stop by when you're watching winning TV. All the people that you've gotten to know and the new faces you see. You got Phil, he's the man in charge. You know he's running the show. He's got all of the news of the day and all the gossip to unload. So settle in, cause we're going through the next couple hours. It's just us and you. Y'all gonna love everything you see right here on Winning TV. You never know who's gonna drop in when you're watching Winning TV. Well, maybe Kimmy, the minister of fun, or even you, Neil. Doc Martin, Sandra too, sometimes Grandma Smith. I'm always gonna check in on Phil and see who he's gonna be with. Tuesdays you got Kitty B, Thursdays Victor Von Shroom. You never know if you play your cards right, next show it could be you. I'm gonna go on Winning TV, next time it's gonna be me. I'm gonna go on Winning TV, say hey everyone, look at me. I'm gonna go on Winning TV, the next time it's gonna be me. So come on Phil, get out those black pills, why don't you give one to me? Gonna give that heart and soul, gonna hit the old speakeasy. Give that sausage a Ruffalo, well then call it an evening. Phil's got his funny side, he loves checking Sandy cause she dances wild. Well maybe he'll get her on the show right here on Winning TV. One thing I know for sure, it's about time that we start that show. I hope everyone's sticking around, cause here comes Winning TV. Come on in, sit right down, cause here comes Winning TV. Come on in and sit right down. Welcome to Winning TV. Come on in and sit right down. Here comes Winning TV. Come on in and sit right down. Welcome to Winning TV.
go. Welcome back.
There's Kimmy.
Here I am.
Oh, there she is.
Yay! I had the tier, the Zoom tier account where you could have a lot of people on for longer than 45 minutes. And I almost never actually had anybody on for any length of time. And I paid my fees for well over a year without using it. So I finally canceled it. And I think that it signed me out or something. And so I had to sign back in. And that's what I believe might have done it.
I think they updated it too. Because that's what happened to me. They had an update and everything was messed up.
I think it did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like it when they update things and things get worse when they update them. Especially like when Windows does it and you have to redo every fucking setting on your entire computer.
Exactly.
Which might be a slight exaggeration, but it doesn't feel like
what's going on?
Especially when OBS is the thing. Anyway, shut me up.
Well, we hit the second half of the show. We're going to have a little fun in the second half. We'll start out with how to protest. This is a favorite of Winning TV.
I sent you something to look at in the telly.
Jigga Jones here. Okay.
Hey, y'all, what's going on? I ain't been on here in a minute, you know. So it's been a whole bunch of bullshit going on, you know.
Wait.
Bullshit, you know, everybody be talking about that.
What? Is there a problem, Kimmy?
I think he might. I'm noticing his shirt.
Oh, what does it say, Kimmy?
I think he got that from the Hard R outlet store. Dang.
Maybe got that from Trent and Wade. Did he buy an N-word pass?
He looks like he was born with an N-word pass.
Carry on, Jigga Jones, with how to protest.
You know, so I just figured I'd get on here real quick because, you know, they talk about they're going to maybe do another lockdown. And if they do another lockdown, because the first one they said didn't really have an effect on nothing. But now they're going to probably say something like, oh, it's going to be about climate change. Yeah, and COVID. You know, they bullshit you any old kind of way, telling you all kinds of shit, you know. The masks work, the masks don't work. The thing they stick in your arm is supposed to give you immunity. Oh, no, it doesn't. You know, if you look up the definition of vaccine, it is some shit that's supposed to give you an immunity to this shit. And the fact that it doesn't give you immunity means this shit ain't no goddamn vaccine. It's some other shit. The time has come. If they pull this shit again with some lockdown bullshit, you need to make yourself heard. And shaking signs and protesting and all that bullshit, that don't work. Because them motherfuckers that are in power ain't paying attention. They laugh. Ha ha ha. Look at that protest. Yee. We doing it anyway. What you need to do is you need to get them where it hurts. You got to let them know that they can't get away with this bullshit. And whatever it is, you know, do it. They don't have a right to be locking motherfuckers down for nothing. Now, you know, the experiment went the first time. It didn't do nothing but fuck a whole bunch of people up and suicides went up. Best thing you can do to fight back is, you know, go get you a road flare. You know, road flare. What's a road flare? You know, a lot of people can't carry guns. Road flare is not illegal to have. You know, you get to a place to tell you, oh, we can't let you in here unless you got a COVID, whatever it is, vaccine card, which I know some people selling those. You know, but you know,
I know some people selling those.
Anyway, get you a road flare because people got to realize what a road flare can do. Road flare is you put it in your pocket, nobody has to see it. You say you go into a place, somebody treating you bad about a mask. You know, you go ahead and pop this road flare, kick it like this, and throw it off somewhere inside the place. If it's a store, if it's anything, just throw it. You know, they already see some Black Lives Matter, and, you know, it's okay to burn stuff down, so hey, this is for safety. You know, that's why you buy a road flare. Put your road flare for safety. You know, if you get a dude that comes up on you, kind of harassing you, something like that, road flares are good for that. You know, don't tell people this stuff too. Say, well, if they do this, I'm gonna get my guns. Don't ever publicly say that, because then that's gonna justify them doing something to you. Nobody worries about a road flare. But I'll tell you what, you get a judge that ain't cool, you know, somebody's done that before. You know, you get a judge that isn't cool, and for safety, you take a road flare and you kick it off, and you put it up under the rear tire nearest the gas filler neck. You got about 5 minutes, so that fucker's fully involved.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's insured, but the motherfucker lets you know you can be touched. You know, there may be a politician that may be going against the will of the people in your area. We got one here. You know, a
Ooh,
road
I do
flare,
like that
it was
card.
good for that. Just to make sure they're safe. You visit their house at night where they live, and you take this road flare and you kick it off and throw it into the bushes somewhere near the house, just to make sure there's no burglars or nobody trying to get in. That way it'll light the area up so you can see.
I'm lighting it up so I can see if there's any burglars trying to get in your house.
That's for safety, baby. You know what I'm saying? So road flare is something to go get. Go to the 99-cent store, dollar store, go get you some bike locks. And if they do the lockdown, if they do a motherfucking lockdown, I'm going to show you how to get down. So I'm hoping they do one, because I'm going to show you how to fuck with people. Man, look here. I'm the master of revenge. And the last time they did this, I said, if this goes a little bit longer, I'm going to start breaking shit. Well, this time, they do it again, and they know the shit ain't effective. Hey, man, they about to get fucked up. And you... And yeah, man. Anyway, road flare, very innocent thing, burns hot as a motherfucker. If you can't set it on fire with a road flare, that shit ain't flammable. You know what I'm saying? So, inside, indoors, this is nice. You get into a hotel, they want to throw you the fuck out. You know, you pull a road flare out, take it out, you're fire. Ah! You know, ain't nobody gonna stand up the road flare and just toss it. Hit the drapes, hit something. You know, and you're just trying to light it up so you can see your way out. Because this is road flares are for safety. You want to be able to light up a dark area. You never know. It may be too dark outside. You may need to be able to see. Road flare, man. Not everybody's got a flashlight, but you have road flare. And they're like 3 for $10. You know, it's better than that Black Lives Matter lighter they gave me. Yeah, man, they was trying to encourage me to. I want to get that's a whole nother video. But yeah, they was trying to encourage me to go out and go burn shit for Black Lives Matter. So the fact that when I didn't. Now, for you guys that know about my core stuff, you know, we'll talk about that another time. But anyway, man, like a nigga say, I'm the Jones Jigaboo, I'm out this motherfucker, and that's all for you. If they do a lockdown, I'm going to show you how to get down.
Remember when he was taking emails
That was great.
from people that were saying that politicians weren't allowing them to do something during the lockdown, and he told, just email me. You're losing money? You're hurting because of what they're doing? Email me. And they were going to their houses and like putting padlocks on their doors and everything, or calling them nonstop all hours of the night.
Putting padlocks on whose doors?
On politicians' doors, padlocking shit on them so they couldn't
And
get
for
in.
real life?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, guess
That's
what?
funny.
Mayor Muriel Bowser, DC's mayor, is now asking residents to voluntarily begin food rationing, to only take what you need from the grocery stores.
Really?
Yeah. So you know what will be next? They'll be going, okay, if you live here, you can only shop certain days, or...
But the president just told us that everything is fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that all the shelves were stocked.
Stocked.
The shelves
aren't
empty. The shelves
aren't
empty.
And they're about to get real empty, guys, because of that trucker. I don't know if y'all been listening and following the trucker slow roll, but in Canada, there are thousands of truckers on their way, along with a lot of citizens that are joining their slow roll, and they're heading towards what is the name of that city? It's called Operation Bear Hug, and they're gonna envelop the city with the politicians in it to get their attention. There's 2 destinations. There's one down south towards the United States, and there's a bunch of American truckers that are going up to join them. Some of the associations are joining them, but they're rolling along at 20, 25 miles an hour.
I
And
thought
they're
it
going to
was
hit the city all at once.
maybe Ottawa and Vancouver are the only two I can think. Oh, Roanwood says
It may
Ottawa.
be Ottawa.
Ottawa's
Might
one.
be Ottawa.
Yeah.
There's two of them. I've been listening to it, and I'm sorry I'm having a foggy brain today. But
You got COVID brain.
I do not. I just have the I don't feel good brain. I have the flu, something. We don't even know. There isn't even a test out there that would tell me if it was the woohoo.
Well, it might tell you. You just wouldn't necessarily know if it was telling you the truth.
Now,
Exactly, because it doesn't differentiate.
now
It'll
here,
tell you something.
here on Winning TV, we want to help people out, and I found a wonderful channel in the spirit,
Do we though?
in the spirit of Darman and Samir of Nadi.
The who
called
of the whaty?
Samir of Nadi. It's like Darman, you know, life lessons. Well, this is life lessons with Louie. Very interesting channel. So I thought we'd play it. By the way, did anybody notice my M&Ms? They're turning around. They're getting woke. So.
I did notice your M&Ms.
What color are your M&Ms?
Well, the yellow one is transitioning to a plain M&M, and the red M&M is transitioning to a peanut M&M.
Yeah, but do you have any non-binary?
No, I'll
You
have
need it-
one. I'll have one next week.
Okay, good.
They're still trying to figure out what they are. So.
Well, I think that's the beauty of being non-binary is you don't have to choose.
Well, they're confused. So.
Did you see my tweet about M&Ms?
I did.
Was it brilliant?
Uh-huh. It was profound. Profound.
Did you see it, Phil?
Yes, I'm greenophobic.
Greenophobic?
You know what?
No, I'm pro green M&Ms. That for those who didn't see it, my only question about the M&M fiasco is whether or not the green M&Ms still make you horny.
Remember from being kids when we always said that?
Yes.
That was too funny.
So
how many responses did you get on that, Kimmy? I'm interested to know because that's a age-banded joke.
It is not.
Do they still teach kids that green makes you horny?
I
I'm
don't
a
know.
boomer, I
But
guess.
I
I don't
refuse
know.
to. I refuse to believe that I have aged myself in any way.
Well, we know you're ageless, darling.
So, here is our new segment, Life Lessons with Louie.
I got 19 likes and 6 comments.
Oh, this poor woman. Husband leaves wife with no legs.
What?
Yes, husband leaves wife with no legs. So here we
Like
go.
she took her legs. He took her legs when he left.
No. No.
Like she had
He didn't,
prosthetic
it
legs
didn't
or
say he
what?
stole her legs.
He took her for everything she was worth.
Please,
Everything
babe,
she
we can
had.
work through this.
No! I don't want to, okay? I don't want to spend the rest of my life taking care of some handicap. You can't even have kids for Christ's sake.
Ooh.
Hey guys, really quick, if you could like this video before it starts, that would help out this channel a lot. YouTube's been suppressing our videos recently, and we want to make sure and send this video into the YouTube algorithm.
This guy's got almost 1 million followers.
Were you just playing a
Baby,
YouTube?
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
You put in so much effort and hard work.
Oh, I
and you
thought I
deserve
had
this
something playing in the
promotion.
background. I was trying to find
excited.
it.
All
Okay.
those late nights and all those arguments we used to have.
It's Life Lessons with
It
Louie,
only made
if
our
you're
relationship
interested.
that much stronger. If we can get through the hard days, we have nothing but bright days ahead of us.
That's
Hey,
right,
babe,
Ron.
I've been thinking. It's been on my mind a lot lately, actually. So you know the whole like starting to have a family, have kids.
Yeah.
Oh, the acting's
Well,
horrible.
you know I've always
horrible in
wanted
these.
kids, and I'll have weekends off now, so I'll get to spend time with you and the baby.
Okay.
And plus, with the new job, I don't have to worry about money anymore, so we don't have to worry about bills.
I said okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I want kids.
Since when?
Since now. It's not that I never wanted kids, but now that I'm 25, I think it's the right time, and I don't want to be too old as a mom, and I think it'd be fun.
He almost looks
And
like
I'd
Charlie
like to have a
from
little girl,
Sunny.
A little best friend.
Oh, yeah.
Almost.
A better life partner to have than you.
Babe, you're gonna make me cry. You know I've always wanted kids, and
I want to know where
I
he
have two
gets these
princesses
actors
now. You and the baby.
Are they friends?
So, when can we get started?
How about now?
Yeah.
There's no sex going on, D-Live. Relax. Nothing we can see.
So what did you think of this one?
I liked it. I just wish it had a bigger yard, you know?
Yeah, you're right. That was the one thing I was missing.
And the neighborhood, too. It's like, got that young crowd, so they're gonna be partying and drinking. I don't feel safe around that.
Yeah.
Hey, where's that pamphlet for Zillow?
Oh, I threw it in the back. If you pull over, I can grab it.
No, I got it.
Oh, hey, no, I told you I could get it.
No, I got it.
Hey.
I feel my fingers on it. Relax.
Oh, this is horrid.
It's
What
a-
are we watching?
It's a life lesson. You're going to learn something.
So he's a dumbass?
Oh, God.
Good morning.
Where am I?
Better question is, when are you?
What?
Do you know what day it is?
How come there's nothing hooked
How long
up
have
to
I been
him?
out?
You were in a car crash, a really bad one, and you've been out for about 5 days now. You were in a head-on collision with a U-Haul truck. You went into a coma.
Where's my wife? Where's Melody? How is she?
I knew it.
Oh, please.
No bandages on her.
I was expecting
absolutely
bloody
shocked.
stuff.
The woman he was in love with lost both of her legs in a fatal car crash. The doctor informed Chris that Melody was now a paraplegic and would never be able to walk or have kids again. Chris spent weeks in pain as life would never be the same again. The next few months, Chris spent taking care of Melody as she recovered from her injuries. He fed her, bathed her, and looked after her. Until one day.
Until
Hey,
one
babe.
day.
Did you have a good day at work?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought he got a good job. Why are they living in a crappy apartment?
I talked to your mom today, and she said don't forget to call your dad and wish him a happy birthday.
I did. They're going to dinner. We'll see them this weekend or something.
By the way, it says C's lipstick on shirt.
Did he go see her again?
I really wish you'd stay out of my business.
Oh, medical bills. Thank you, Victor. They didn't have Obamacare.
We need to talk
About what?
about us.
You're leaving me, aren't you? I don't care about the other girl. Just please don't leave me.
It's not just about that. It's more than just that.
What? What else? We can work through
No,
this.
we can't. I made up my mind already, okay? I don't
The best part's coming up.
want to go through this anymore.
Babe,
Good
for
Lord,
better
I
or
don't
for
think
worse.
there can be a good part.
Remember, we said that. Please.
What, Doc?
Babe, we can work through this.
No! I don't want to.
What's that, Kimmy?
I was wondering what Doc said.
Oh.
I said that I don't think there could be a good part in this. This is depressing.
Okay? I don't want to spend the rest of my life taking care of some handicap. You can't even have kids for Christ's sake.
Screw you.
Whose fault is that?
Excuse me?
I said screw you. You haven't even apologized for causing this.
Me causing all of this? You're the one who caused us to crash.
What on earth are you talking about? You're the one who crashed the car.
If you wouldn't have reached for that steering wheel, it wouldn't cause me to pull so hard.
Is your memory that clogged from the accident that you don't even remember what happened? You took your eyes off the road and you ruined my life.
Ooh.
That was the good part, Doc.
I'd have thrown more than that at him. Tell him to get the hell out.
Whoa!
Oh, damn.
That's what you get for talking back to me. Good luck being a cripple your whole life that can't have kids.
I don't understand why you have to have legs to have a baby. That's not where they come from.
She's a paraplegic.
Did her gut or
Oh.
I don't understand, I guess.
This is obviously
Daddy's
such
little
fine
girl, huh?
cinematography.
Oh, here we go. There's Louis, by the way. Life Lessons with Louis. He's in every episode.
Hey man, you can't be digging through the trash over here.
Oh, sorry, man. I was just looking for some food.
No, it's all good, man. You just can't go through the trash.
Is that your ride?
Oh, yeah. That's my little weekend getaway car.
Nice. Is that your baby?
Yeah, she's adorable, huh?
So I don't understand. He went from having a really good job to eating out of a trash can, carrying around a bottle with him.
Yeah.
None of this makes sense, but it's make believe.
I think karma
we know
happens.
what's coming. Who the mother of that baby is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful name.
Spoiled it.
Hey, you're that.
Well, it doesn't take.
You look
it's not
familiar.
rocket science.
You're that channel, that YouTuber guy with the positive messages.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife and I used to watch you, man. You're really taking off on that channel, man. Dude, you're doing better than that Vid Chronicles guy.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but we have some of the best fans on YouTube.
Wow, you must be making a lot of money.
I mean, it's all right, I guess.
Hey, baby, ready to go?
Yeah, I was just talking to a fan.
Chris.
Melody?
Wait, you guys know each other?
Yeah, babe, this is Chris. He's my...
Oh. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go put her in the car. She's getting kind of hungry anyways. Want me to give you guys a minute?
Yeah, just a short one.
All right.
I'll see you soon.
Wait, she's walking all of a sudden.
You're...
Walking again.
How?
Well, titanium legs. After a divorce, a lawyer called us, and apparently the guy we crashed into was some trust fund baby, so we settled with a $12 million lawsuit.
And the baby is that yours?
Yeah, she is. Funny how things work out, huh? This whole time I thought I couldn't get pregnant, but later I found out it was you who was having the problems the whole time.
Hey, Melody, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and
No, I will never take you back. You leaving me was probably the best decision you could have ever made. Yeah, I struggled. I had an awful life. I was very hurt. And I even thought about taking my own life a few times. But then I found God, and He gave me a purpose again. My new husband and I, we fell in love, and we decided to start our own family. And Louise taught me to find purpose in helping others. So we decided to adopt a little boy together. And last year, God blessed me with a pregnancy, and I had a beautiful baby girl who is my best friend and a part of my growing family. So will I take you back? You're not even on my radar anymore. Take care of yourself, Chris. I'll be praying for you.
True, Victor. In 2022 in New York City, the hobo would have stabbed the husband and taken the baby.
Oh, he said ate the baby.
Oh, ate the baby. Yeah. More than likely.
If someone's not willing to stick by your side during your worst of times.
Yes.
That was a
What a
happy
wonderful
story.
life lesson. Yeah, what a great way to spend Saturday nights. Stay with us. If you're not already depressed, we'll make you that way.
That's right. Oh,
And if you don't comply, we'll kick you with our titanium legs.
I got titanium legs. That's how I get around. I had my legs taken
I
off so
sent
I
you
could get
something
titanium
that's-
legs.
I sent you something that's a lot happier. I
Uh,
think he gives our little, oh, what's our favorite little, help me out, Grandma. Our little, Hagatha.
what the?
Yeah.
This is going to make
I haven't seen
Hagatha
Hagatha
jealous.
in. Is Hagatha still around?
Yeah, but I think Hagatha's changed up a little bit. I don't know.
What
But this is
the?
going to make her jealous.
What the hell is this you sent me?
Oh, I think everybody would enjoy this much more than that depressing video we just watched.
Oh my god. Doc, where do you send
Oh
me?
yeah.
Legs, face, eyes, then waist, thick thighs. You, me, you, wish, new phone, who, this, pussy, puss, give 'em cunt, bitch. Mama, yes, star, then you pop that tongue, bitch. This whole club is my runway, run, bitch. Y'all 5, 4, 3, 2s, I'm a one, bitch. Girl, what did that girl just say, girl? Girl, I don't dance, I work. I don't play, I slay. I don't walk, I strut, and then sashay. But I don't work for free. That's not the tea, hunty.
Ooh. Doc, what are you looking at?
That guy's flexible, I gotta tell you.
I'm saying, it's unusual for me to be split like that. He looked like he was just tiptoed through the tulips, didn't he?
Oh, after that, I need something to fix that.
Victor,
I knew
like
it
it
here.
in the shade. Victor wants to know if I can do that.
The lovely assistant, thank you for that awesome jib jab. Everybody loves it. Let's hear it for Phil.
Baby, he don't talk sweet. Ain't got much to say.
Oh no.
Loves me, loves me, loves me. I know
Oh,
that he
my
loves me
Lord.
anyway.
She never fails to
And
amaze.
maybe he don't dress fine, but I don't really mind. 'Cause every time he pulls me near, I just want to cheer. Let's cheer for the boy.
Oh, we got some choreography going on this week.
Let's cheer for my baby. You know you gotta understand.
New feature on Winning TV. We got the widescreen.
Maybe he's no Romeo.
You get the
He's
full
my
view.
one-man love show. Oh,
Bam, look at titties.
oh, let's hear it for the boy.
Let's hear it for the boy. I think she specifically did this one for Winning TV.
Watching every time. But he loves me, loves me, loves me. We always have a real good time. And
I
maybe
bet you
he sings
do.
off key, but that's all right by me. 'Cause what he does so well. Makes me wanna yell. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's give boy your
We've been attending dance class.
Let's feel for my baby. You know you gotta understand.
Terrence.
Maybe he's no Romeo.
Ew,
He's
when
my
she gets
loving
up there with that
one-man
nose,
show.
that's
Oh,
scary.
oh, oh, oh. Let's hear it for the boy.
Whoa.
Ooh-wee. She's waving it for you, Phil.
We went to dance class. A larynx sent directly from God.
Oh, dear Lord.
Cause every time he pulls me near, I just wanna cheer. Let's cheer for the boy. Let's give the boy a hand.
Get her out of our misery.
my God.
I know.
This is Doc Martin's favorite segment.
Maybe he's no Romeo, but he's my loving one-man show. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, she got some jigglies going on.
That was great.
Let's hear for my baby.
I feel like this is
She's out
gonna.
of all of our misery.
I feel like this is gonna be a minority opinion.
It will
but
be.
If
you're gonna say you like her, it will be.
It will be definitely a minority opinion.
No, it won't be.
I do like her. I don't want to. I don't like her in the same way that I think Phil might like her.
I hope not.
But I will say,
or we need to have a visit with your hubby.
oh, I will say she does have a good pair of knockers. They really are nice, and I will say
You don't mind store bought?
Well, mine did not come from a store, but if I had the money to buy them, dadgummit, I think I would. Actually, I don't know if I would or not. Because anyway, but I've been to a couple of strip joints in New Orleans.
Oh, sorry.
And I will say that she looks as good as most of the strippers I have seen there. And I think she could make some money. She's got some good
make
moves.
money.
I think she does.
She makes money.
If you do that visiting on the side thing like Phil does.
Oh, yeah.
He is a
For just
subscription.
$1 a day, you can enjoy Sandy Paul's OnlyFans.
So maybe she, okay, well, good for her. Ooh, you said OnlyFans. Does she do more than what we've just seen?
I don't know.
I'm sure she does. Well, Phil,
liar.
have you not been
Phil,
exercising
you
your
know.
subscription or what?
I honestly don't know.
Phil, I think
I
the way
mean,
you're
for
supposed
the
to answer.
show.
I think the way you're supposed to answer that is I couldn't say.
I couldn't say. It's not in my purview.
Which
Pleading
means
the
I
fifth?
might know, but I really shouldn't give the answer.
I shouldn't say.
Right.
It's not my purview. All right.
Alrighty.
Last segment. The sausages.
Sausage man.
Pork chops and
pork
applesauce.
chops.
Pork chops
and
and apples.
applesauce.
And apples?
And applesauce.
Applesauce. Pork chops.
Just
and
pork chops and
applesauce.
applesauce?
Yep, pork chops
Is
and
he gonna
applesauce.
fry them up or what's he gonna do?
Well, I'll play it because I'll just play it.
Well, hey there, folks,
Until we get to the
and
point.
welcome back.
He probably slip in some
I
juice or
guess
something.
we got some porky
Bruh.
choppies and applesauces. Actually, we don't have the applesauce yet.
Thought he was leaving the seeds in for a moment. He leaves the skin in? The peel in? Oh my gosh.
I should have just gone with the store-bought. We can make it up with these pork chops. And you season with some pepper, some salt, and you flour it up with the leftover flour you got from the flour episode. Well, we're flowering on up to the east side. Flowering on up. This calls for more oil. Time to flip our pork chop. And so far, so good. It's time to play America's favorite game. Is it raw? Oh, you can bet your bottom dollar that is raw. But that's okay, because raw meat and sausages go together like raw meat and sausages. Well, this pork chop and applesauce have a date with the grinder. Little update on the applesauce. It's all the way brown. I guess it's time to mix all the flavors in. What a feeling!
I sure hope he washed his hands.
There you go. You saw it. Victor's already in with 4 and 3.
Okay, remind me again. Ruffalo's is whether it spits out of the tube.
Yep.
Will it blow? And you want it to blow.
Well, yeah.
So the higher the number,
That's the higher. Yeah, the more more that it splatters.
The
everywhere.
easier it splatters.
Shut me up.
I'm going with a 3 and a 5.
And the taste. What about seasoning? Does he put seasoning in any of this stuff, or is it
salt and pepper?
Just salt and pepper. I'm gonna say a 2 and a 5. You'll think.
2 and 5.
I'm going 3 and 4.
I'm gonna go with 4 and 2. All right, Chad.
I want to know what makes the sausage blow. Like if you've got a sausage, in your hand, what is it that makes the juice squirt out the end?
That's a buildup of steam within the little casing issue. Heat it up.
I was trying to get to Phil. I was watching his face, but he concealed himself pretty well.
All right, chat. Here they come.
Place your bets. Belly up to the bar. Cigars, cigarettes, tipperillos.
Here we go.
Do-do-do-do-do. That actually looks pretty good. I'm pleasantly surprised. All the sausage things. I'll take 1 sausage.
That's the worst parody
Before
song
we
I've ever
start,
heard.
we gotta get rid of some excess juice. This is gonna be 1 juicy sausage.
Oh, wow.
In 3, 2,
The apples.
1. Let's sausage.
That may blow better than I thought.
Yeah.
I forgot about those apples having so much juice in them.
That's all she wrote. But of course, the question on everyone's mind is, will it blow? This Will It Blow is brought to you by Helix Sleep. I've had my Helix mattress for almost a year.
I want to know what Mark Ruffalo would think about this, or if he knows about this.
I want to know how he got Ruffalo.
Yeah, all of it.
Oh, come on.
This is definitely a more questions than answers kind of show.
What's up with the commercial? How long is it?
My goodness, I think he got about a... Oh, is that just one? I thought maybe he had several.
All right, here we go. That's just one.
Oh,
yeah.
It blew hard enough to knock the box over. That's got to be worth at least 3 Mark Ruffalos.
Oh, 3. 3 Mark Ruffalo.
All right. Got that one. That's
I
okay.
didn't know he was money shot in Mark Ruffalo's face now.
Yeah. The money
Dang.
shot.
That's funny.
That's
Lady Fritzader
He's a
had
big
3.
lefty.
good.
I got it right.
Oh,
got it
and
right.
Grandma
I
had it
did.
right.
There was several, wasn't there?
No.
Did you say
Fritzy
me?
And
What's that?
Did you say me?
You, Grandma, and
Grandma,
Lady Fritzader. I
Fritzy.
think that's it.
Okay.
All right, here we go with the sausages.
Probably the right thing to do is to empty out this pan and put in fresh oil. But I'm not going to do that because I'm very, very lazy. Here we go.
Fair enough.
make it taste better. That'll give it some seasoning.
I think
As long-
that's done. It's a little glued to the. Here, we're just gonna take the part. There we go, and all done. There we go. What a dismount.
Burned
Well,
it.
This. What a
Thanksgiving,
terrible
everyone.
ending for a terrible sausage. Let's clean that
Can't
up.
say
We'll
it's
take
terrible
that
yet.
part, and we'll take that right over there. We got a poppy seed hot dog bun there. You can really see the apples.
Ew.
Anyway, here we go. You know, it's not a very good sausage. It mostly tastes like apple cores and dried pork. The skin is not crisp at all. I
That's
believe
because
that
of
would
how
be
you
all
cooked
the apple juice pouring out of it, causing that to happen. Doesn't need to be recreated. I think we've got about as much out of that sausage as we needed. I'm gonna have to give this sausage here a 1.5 out of 5.
Oh,
Wow.
I was so close.
Interesting.
Bop, 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 bop.
I missed that one by a long
To
shot.
listen to my sausage.
I think it had
About
potential.
nothing and oh wait, I did that one.
I think that had he cooked it, like I don't have a problem with him cooking it in all that juice, but I think that when you do that, you have to kind of flip it more often so it won't get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to be patient with it so it will get crispy.
I agree.
So it's his fault.
Well, and he should have
He blew
actually,
it.
when he made his applesauce, he should have drained the applesauce better. It's kind of like spinach. You press it, on paper towel, and it gets some of that juice out.
Well, and he shouldn't have breaded the pork. Just fry it up without any breading on it.
I'm thinking perhaps the scientific method that he uses is the same one that our overlords use to scare us of everything. It's very inconsistent.
It's very subjective, and I disagree with it completely. There's no objectiveness in it.
Mm-mm. We need a riot. And we did learn how.
Protest.
I've got flares.
Yep, just go
Protest,
three for
protest.
$3 road flares, 3 for $10 road flares.
Fritzy
But we
says
also-
he cheats.
We also need some sort of rhyming cadence thing to scream as we walk down the streets. Something to brainwash people with.
Sausage liar.
There you go. And then
Well, that's all we got for you tonight, guys. Doc Martin, you want to take us out here?
Well, sure, guys. Thanks for coming. Enjoyed it. And we hope you have a great week. See you next week.
Grandma Smith?
Good night, everyone. I'm so glad we had such a nice group of people in the chat. Thank you all for coming in. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Hey, we survived on YouTube. It's still playing. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Yeah,
somebody's taking a nap.
I think.
Oh, they'll get you. They'll send you an email later.
Oh, probably. Kimmy.
I have something. I have my people have been in talks with quite frankly's people about doing an interview.
Ooh.
So we might be doing one tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday. We might be doing one Monday. But it'll be recorded instead of live, unless I go live at 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. But if all works well, if all works out the way I hope it is, then I'm going to be talking to quite frankly, and that will be fun. I could talk to him for about 12 hours straight and then be sad that we stopped because he's got so many interesting, he's got so many interests, as do I.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I could talk to him forever. So anyway, whenever I get that done, I'm
That
gonna
will be
play it.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Congrats on that. That's awesome.
I'm trying to decide if I want to pre-record it or if I want to just go live whenever we're on or whenever we're talking. And then
Sounds like
play it
live.
again. That's kind of what I'm leaning toward. Just
Sandra's
because
gonna be jealous.
no, she's already had Frank
She's had him, I
on.
think.
I know, but she loves him.
Yes,
Oh
she
man.
does. Everybody does, I think. He's such a sweetheart.
There's so many reasons to feel that way.
And guys, don't forget to keep your eyes open. So, sometime probably the second week of February, IT and I will be having the Ham Awards for last year's various streaming categories. So that should be
I can't
fun.
wait.
That should be cool and fun. So keep your eyes open for that.
Yeah.
Major Tom's on over at D-Live and the YouTubes, so you can check him out now. Nothing else on tonight, unless I don't know who's on anymore. I can't even keep track. So
I think 11 is James. Don't forget about James.
Yep. 11:30, something like that, I think.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. I think now they come on a little earlier than on
They do?
Friday nights. I don't know. I don't
They
know.
come
Maybe
out. I think they come out at.
I think they
at
come on
the-
9:30 my time on Saturdays now.
9:30.
They do.
That'd
It'd be 10:30 your
10:30
time.
Eastern.
I think. I could be wrong. I know Friday nights is 10:30 his or my time, but I thought it was a little bit
Excuse me.
earlier on Saturday nights. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's been a while.
Tomorrow you got Coffee Talk with Sandra at 10:30 Eastern time. I'll be back at 4 o'clock with Victor Von Schroom, the Hidden Hand, and I'm not sure who else. And then Sunday night you got Sunday Night Shit Show. So there you go. That's
I'm
it.
gonna put the link to my D-Live in here.
We'll see you next week, guys.
Good.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, party people.
All right. Good night. Thanks for coming.
y'all. Catch you next week.
Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. Travel all around the world and everywhere he went. He used his words and all would say there goes a clever change.
Reducing all losses, pass the time of day with me. I say life pass away every day and meal to tea. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you know it's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. In the middle of the line, Indubitably. So when the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for display. Just summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say. But better use it carefully or it could change your life.
For example?
Yes.
One night I said it to me girl, and now me girl's me wife. Wow. And a lovely thing she is, too.
That is crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's the one and only dysfunctional DJ.
Stranded
at the drive-in, branded a fool. What will they say? Hit me! It's the one and only Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E. Yeah. You know the West Coast is back for all you suckers. So put something in the air. Put it in the air. Yeah. What's up, Snoop? Top dog, bite them all. Yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CBT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang this in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cause homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, yo life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. I step up in this mother, just a swing in my hair. Trick, quit talking, crip walk if you down with the set. Take a bullet with some grip and take the smoke on the jet. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if you happen to get cracked, trick, shut your trap. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the S, you'll be relieving your stress.
Shape up, 'cause I need a man. My heart is set on you. Better shape up, better understand. To my heart, I must be true.
Hold up. It's the one and only D.R.E. Dr. Dre, Lil Buster. You know I'm mobbing with the D.O.G. Straight off them killer streets of CPT. King up the beach, you ride to him in your fleet. Wood, Coupe de Ville, rolling on dubs. How you feel? Whoop-de-whoop. What? Dre and Snoop hitting corners in the lag. With Doc in the back, sipping on yak.